I'm going to go around the clock now. Now watch this.
Okay.
A minute as a group to highlight some of the top stories of the week. First up, money in politics. A new survey by Common Cause and Research and Polling found 80% of voters believe the influence that large campaign donors have had on politicians is a serious problem. Javier, were you shocked? I don't think you were.
No, this is there's an overarching sentiment.
But shocked on the 80%. Did you think it was going to be higher, lower? What's your sense?
Sounds about right.
Okay.
At least, yeah. People feel like big money corporate interests have the ears of too many of our elected officials in comparison to everyday working class New Mexicans.
Yeah, Sophie, the question is, at 80%, what do you then do about it?
Well, I mean, I think the challenge in part is that 80% is divided into people who think it's too much Koch brothers or it's too much George Soros.
Right.
I mean, there's not necessarily going to be a cohesive, let's move to a solution kind of push from that 80.
Does this make people turn away when so many people think so ill of our political process, they turn away?
Well, it certainly keeps good people from running for the legislature. And just as a real smart alecky side note, I don't know where all those people were with the big pockets when I was in the legislature. I mean, big money?
That's right.
$500, I'm sorry, you know, that's not even...
Gonna hold you there, Tom, because a minute over there. A New Mexico judge has ruled that terminally ill patients may seek a doctor's help to get drugs to end their lives. New Mexico joins a handful of states that allow this and forbid prosecution of doctors who help these patients. And Sophie, the significance of the decision here, a lot of folks have been fighting for this for a long time. Is it now put to bed legally in your view, or is still some other fighting to go here?
I believe that there will be ongoing challenges, but I think it's a very important decision. There are very few states. That have joined New Mexico in this, but I think it's an important step forward for personal liberty.
Yeah, Javier, your sense of this one too?
I agree. I think it's a fundamental right not to have a prolonged, agonizing dying process. At this point in people's lives, they should have all the comfort and peace of mind that they can have.
There's some folks who are going to go down in history that were terminally ill that had to really fight a very difficult fight about ending their own lives. They'll be known in history for this. Have we turned a corner in your view?
I think we have, and I think for us and the physicians is, once again, it moves back to giving the patient and the physician their relationship, which is the most crucial in a situation like this or any health issue. So anything that returns that relationship.
Sure. Tom, your thoughts on this one?
Well, you know, it's I'm glad that it's being addressed.
Yeah.
You know, I think that the unintended consequences is something that legislation and stuff always tends to surface.
Sure.
I think there could be a lot of unintended consequences with this that, you know, other political interests could go ahead and seize for different reasons, which I won't get into now.
That's right. Oh, that never happens.
Never.
That never happens. By the way, you guys sit tight. We've got some extra stuff to do on the clock, but it's going to be on the web. Check us out at NewMexicoInFocus.org. As always, all of us here at New Mexico in Focus appreciate your time and your effort to stay informed and engaged. Look for archived interviews and bonus material on our YouTube channel and at NewMexicoInFocus.org. And be sure to tune in to New Mexico PBS 5.1 Tuesday, January 21st at noon for live coverage as Governor Susana Martinez opens the legislative session with her State of the State address. We'll also have a special panel of former lawmakers for insight and analysis immediately following the speech. I'm Gene Grant. We'll see you next week in Focus.